Another day, another review. What do we got this time? A bottle that lets you taste things just by the sense of smell? Curious. Will it work? Hello again, welcome back to another review. As I've said, it's one of these bottles. Obviously, it's in a box. So I've been to Temu, which I'm sure lots of you have been to. It's like the new Wish, only it's a lot quicker. So I decided to try one of these. As you can see on the picture there, if it ever focuses, it's a water bottle that you put a little disc on it, one of these, and you drink normal water. But using the sense of smell, it'll taste like other things. So let's have a look, shall we? Let's open this up. It's a pretty standard boring box. There's a few different varieties there. So cola, Red Bull, orange, grape, peach, lemon, and pineapple are some of the different ones you can get. There's variation of bottles. I don't have one of those. I have a slightly different one. So you can see there, push up the lid, put the flavor smell pod on and drink, and when you close down it all puts it back in place. So nice and simple. So let's open this up. Nice and easy. As you can see, I've got a purple and turquoise bottle because of course I had to, didn't I? I couldn't get just a normal bottle. So here we go. Opens up just by flicking that, and so you've got a big squishy straw. Opens up. Odd shape, straw inside a bottle. I've already washed it, so it's all ready to go. So nice and simple. Open the other camera as well. So here we go. Here's the bottle. It's got a straw, bit dangly. It's on like that. So you can see the top there. That is where the flavor pod goes. That's about it. And the pod, I think, moves up and down the flavor. That's it. It's fairly straightforward. So what pods do I have? Oh well, you know me by now. I have, I'll save that one to last. So the first one I have is, we can see, nope, see it on that one better. So it's kind of lemonade, Sprite, oh, wrong way around. So lemonade, Sprite, kind of some flavor and smell. Yeah, confusing. This one, it's me, so of course, coffee, but I think it's going to be coffee with milk rather than black coffee. And last and not least, we have, yep, whiskey. A whiskey flavored pod for water. I'm leaving that one to last, so let's get ready. So with these, they've got a little cover over it, and then the little pod there. Simple as that. Actually smells like lemonade. It's a strong kind of sweet lemon smell to it, so that's fine. Right, let's get a bottle of water and fill it up. So I've already washed it, so it's nice and clean, it's ready to go. It's a weird shaped bottle though. Let's give it the best chance we can. Bottled water rather than tap water. Okay, get this on there. Okay, we have the lid on. So the idea of this is that goes on there somehow. All right, there's a little indent in the one side that this fits onto. All right, and you open up like that. And apparently that will close it back down into place. I can actually smell it already. It smells like something, so you have to lift it up so it's like that. You see? So push it down. You lift it up and then you drink. Take that off a minute. How much of that you can come off? Oh, I struggled to get that off. So, normal pouring water I don't mind water, I must admit, I drink a lot of water. So, lift that up. So I can smell it instantly when I'm... So it does smell lemony, it smells sugary. It does do something. I'm not quite sure what. Let me try one of the other ones. That's cool. Right. Put that back there. Let me try coffee. Maybe it's a bit of stronger flavour because the lemon, excuse me, is a little bit weak smelling. Oh, it is just, well, I can smell that already. Yeah, that's coffee with milk and sugar, possibly. So, but there we have the coffee. It smells like coffee. It smells more like a coffee flavoured sweet, something like that, rather than actual coffee. You know what? As long as you breathe in while you get the water in, it does. I can't say it tastes like coffee, but there's kind of a sweetness and a bit of flavour. It's kind of more of an aftertaste. It's weird. It's not bad. It's fairly subtle. I won't say, my God, that tastes like an iced coffee. But it doesn't just taste like water. It's more of a kind of, yeah, you get in the smell and it's the aftertaste more than anything else. Because the smell kind of lingers and you can kind of sense the smell of it more, if that makes sense, rather than an actual flavour. Now this one, I'm going to put it on there and try not to smell it. So, and this is the whiskey one. Do you see that? So it shows bottles that way. That's really confusing to do on camera. So it's showing bottles of whiskey and spirits and stuff like that. So let's put that on the right way around. Right. So lift it up. Okay, all ready to go. Let's see what it does. What? That's confusing. Again, this is confusing the hell out of me. This is weird. It's not like it tastes of whiskey. Sort of, but doesn't. And it still tastes. I'm drinking water. There's no fooling. I am drinking water, but it's not just water. With this one more than the others, I'm not smelling it so much, but I'm drinking water, and then it's kind of like that aftertaste of kind of alcohol, that slight burn kind of flavour. You know, when you drink alcohol, you get that kind of burn. It's kind of like that, slightly sweet. But yeah, that's actually not bad. What the hell? Yeah, this one I'm not smelling. Let me take that off there, because I've had the other ones on, so I can still smell the coffee. The coffee was really overpowering. Does it work? No, I'm still only smelling the coffee. Let me reset. Right, I smell lemon. Okay. I'm still only smelling the coffee. Maybe it was a mistake doing that way around. But the flavour was coming through more than the others. That's better. It's a generic kind of bourbon. I won't say whiskey. I'd say more bourbon than whiskey. So, does the smell linger? Yeah, I can still kind of smell the coffee on that. But the flavour, maybe if I close it up for a minute, right? If I leave it up like that, apparently when you close the lid, it'll push it back down. And it actually did, as you possibly saw. There is also a lock there, so you can see the lock. Lock up, opens, close it back up, and you can lock it in place. So in a bag or something, it shouldn't spill. It is a straw-based one anyway, so it shouldn't spill. So that's actually not bad. I do like the colour of the bottle, though. Very me. All right, so Lift up. That's better. Yeah, it's very subtle. It's not gonna like make you think, oh yeah, I'm drinking orange juice, I'm drinking whiskey, I'm drinking Coke. But the smell of it is given a kind of hint in the aftertaste. So as you drink it, it's water, but then as the water goes down, it leaves the aroma kind of in the roof of your mouth and in your nose, so you can kind of smell it but taste it, if that makes sense. It is very much a kind of aftertaste rather than an initial, oh yeah, this tastes good. It's water, but then it kind of like, oh, that tastes nice. You know, so it's like normal water is just water and then nothing. What it does is you get the water and then you get like, oh, flavour. Yeah, definitely. I actually quite like that, I must admit. Yeah, no, it's actually, that is weird. Yeah, because as the water is in your mouth, you can taste the water, but then you get a kind of infusion of flavour. The others didn't do that. Let me go back to one of the others a minute. Let me try that coffee one again. Because that's the one I was kind of interested. Well, obviously I was interested in the whiskey one, it's me. But let's try the coffee one again, which was kind of overpowering smell-wise, but flavour wasn't. Yeah, instantly go near it. It smells like fake coffee. It's a milky coffee, but more kind of thing you get in chocolate form or sweets. There's that kind of... What am I trying to say? It's that kind of artificial. So it's that kind of artificial coffee flavour. It doesn't smell like a cup of coffee. It smells like a coffee flavoured product. Yeah. It's pleasant. You know, it definitely smells of coffee. The flavour isn't so much there. It still tastes of water. It doesn't taste of coffee at all. I wouldn't say there's even much of an aftertaste. It's more, it smells like it, and then you kind of, oh, it doesn't taste like it. Whereas the whiskey the other way around, there wasn't much smell to it, but the flavour really came through. All right, let's try the first one again. Line it up. Okay. Let's give it a minute with the lid on. See, I've got that one in again. Give it a minute. So apparently these pods are good for about, let's say, you can fill this up 8 times, which is actually not bad for the price. Said I got them from Temu. I'll put a link down in the description. Yeah, that smells of lemonade. So, lift it up. Yeah, it does give a subtle flavour. It's a kind of sweetness, slightly lemony. But to be honest, the whiskey one is the best of them all. I said it doesn't taste of whiskey, but it gives you an aftertaste of something, like you've smelled it and you just kind of get that feeling, like a slight burn and the slight aroma. It was actually really pleasant. I prefer that one. I don't know what that says about me, but the others were kind of disappointing. But the more you drink it and smell it, the more you kind of get a hint of the flavour. Like, I'm starting to get a little bit of a lemony aftertaste with that. It's peculiar. Yeah, the more you drink it, the more your body kind of expects the flavour of the smell, because you're getting more of the smell, and it's kind of a subtle build-up of flavour as your body kind of goes, oh wait a minute, that should taste like, why, I'm smelling that all the time, why doesn't it taste like it? And it's kind of tricking you into thinking, oh yeah, that tastes like that, but it's just an aftertaste, just a hint of it. But it is, I guess, flavour in the water. I'm surprised. I've seen reviews of them before, quite mixed ones, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised, especially the whiskey one, which I might actually put in again because I really like that one. I said I'm not quite sure what that says about me, that I prefer a whiskey flavoured drink to anything else, but it's the most surprising one because I think it does work best. Right, I'm going to close that up and just switch it out and let it kind of settle in there a little bit before I have a little bit more. I'll try it once more. Yeah, I prefer that one. Anyway, I enjoyed that. That's actually something really good. And the price of it compared, I think I paid about £13 instead of about 40 for the official air up. But I definitely look at the proper ones, because these are, obviously it's Temu in it, so you don't expect the best quality necessarily. But the bottle is actually quite good. It's an interesting shape. It works quite well to drink out of. I don't like straws that much for drinking water, but that's actually nice. It works better for the kind of breathing in, because you're breathing in through your nose while you're sucking on the straw. So that's how it does work in that way. But yeah, it'd be interesting to try. I might try some other flavors and yeah, test those on camera. We shall see. It does take a couple of weeks sometimes for the stuff to arrive. Not quite as long as we wish, but still a little bit of time. It was late, so they gave me £5 bonus, which is quite nice, you know. If it's late, they give you some money. Can't fault that. But anyway, I'm pleasantly surprised. I quite like that, so I'm going to try using that at work. Not sure if the whiskey one is appropriate, but I might, just because it actually tastes better than the others. There's more flavour. But like I said, maybe when you've got the lid on for a little bit and you're using it for, like, you know, throughout the day kind of thing, I think there's more of a kind of build up of flavour, so I think it'll work better the longer you use it. And I think if you use it more often, your body and your like senses will get used to, oh, there's a slight smell. And I think you have to kind of retrain your body to understand it more, if that makes sense. I think that's how it's designed to work. So if you do try one, give it a little bit of time. You know, just this short time I've been trying it here is getting better and better. The whiskey one was good straight away, but yeah, it is a build up, and it's kind of retraining your senses to go smell, taste, and kind of focus on that. So I think it's definitely worth giving a go. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this a little bit informative and interesting. Get the whiskey one. The whiskey one is good. But all right, bye bye for now, and see you again soon.